somebody like that.
Right, right.
They're still the king, but
That's
they're
right.
still your friend.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And, I mean, Jesus is all in all for us.
Yeah.
I mean, he is king, he is high priest, he is our friend.
Yeah.
And he's our sacrifice, our atoning sacrifice, as well as the priest. The
Yeah.
priest offers the sacrifice, but he offered himself.
Yeah.
So he's everything
He's
for us.
everything.
Yeah.
There you go. So, very good devotional today, Ray. It was a little deep, but that's good. We need to go deep every now and then,
That's
don't we?
right, yes. Wake ourselves up.
Yeah. Want you to be paying attention to what's going on your channel today and your schedules at the different campuses that you're at. Again, we want you to take part in all the activities, jump out there and do something. It's going to let you know that right after the morning show today, Kimberly Morgan and I will be doing a 30-minute presentation about how to handle grief, how to handle loss of any kind, what to do when you don't know what to do, just when you're going through difficult times. So we're going to be talking about that for about 30 minutes after the morning show. So we'll take a little break between the morning show and that, and then we'll be back. So be thinking about that coming up. And I think we should check in with that chief meteorologist and say, what in the world is going on out there? What's going on out there, weatherman?
Well, all sorts of stuff. Here in Mesquite, we did have some rain, and we're probably going to have some light rain for the next hour or so. In Allen, they're also having a little bit of light rain, but over in Fort Worth, it's just cloudy.
Really?
And you might say, why is that?
Why is that, Mr. Weatherman?
Well, if I could show you the radar, you would understand.
Oh.
But I can't. I can show you two on the show here. There's some weather coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, and it's kind of coming up and spinning around, going into Louisiana and into Alabama, and it is just barely hitting the Metroplex.
Okay.
And Mesquite is on that side that's getting just a little bit of that weather. Fort Worth, you are safe from that. It's not going to be bad. It's going to be gone in the next couple hours.
Okay.
But that is why we are having some rain.
Man,
Danny, I don't know what to say about those snow flurries that you saw this morning.
I know.
It's just, we're in that kind of season where it's a little strange.
A little strange.
A little strange. Right now here in Mesquite, 38 degrees. Over in Fort Worth, also 38. Up in Allen, a little cooler, 37. Not going to get very warm today at all. Highs in the upper 40s. Not even breaking 50 today.
Oh, my goodness.
47 in Allen, 49 in Fort Worth, and 46 here in Mesquite. But the only one of our locations that's going to go below freezing today is Allen. They're going to hit 31. But here in Mesquite and over in Fort Worth, we're going to stay above freezing for the day.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, yesterday was interesting because I ran my heater on the way to work yesterday, and then the sun came out yesterday afternoon. When I was driving home, I ran the air conditioner.
Yeah, one of those days. And then this morning you got in your car and the air conditioner was on and you had to switch it over to heat.
Yeah, I was like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, the sun is going down today at 6:29.
Oh.
Came up at 6:44 this morning. So we're getting
Oh,
there.
wait a minute. And I think we should have an alert here. Wait a minute. Let me get the kazoo out. This weekend is the time change.
Oh, my goodness. Why did you have to remind us, Danny?
We're going to spring forward Saturday night into Sunday. Oh, my goodness. Well, now there's a positive and negative on that. The positive is you get to have more daylight in the evening. We're going to have more daylight in the late evenings, but the bad news is you lose an hour of sleep. But you could go to bed earlier.
You could go to bed earlier.
Yeah.
What's 1 hour in the grand scheme
What's
of
1
things?
hour, really?
Yeah.
I know, but you know it seems to throw everybody off. But that's this weekend. Don't want to forget that.
Yep.
And if you use your iPhone like we do, it automatically changes the time for you. So there you go.
Or if you have an atomic clock.
An atomic clock in your room.
Yep.
It'll just click over. All righty. Ray, do we have any birthdays today?
I don't know of anyone that has a birthday today.
Wow.
How about
that? What was
Not even a famous person?
There is a famous person with a birthday today.
Okay.
Claire Trevor has a birthday, or she would have. She was born in 1910, but she lived till 2000. She was a prominent American movie, radio, television, and theater star from Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, in New York City. The vivacious blonde was known for playing complicated, spirited characters. Trevor was nominated for several Academy Awards, winning the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in 1948's Key Largo.
Good movie.
Yeah, some of the actress's other acclaimed films include The High and the Mighty, Dead End, and Stagecoach with co-star John Wayne. How about that? That's who was in there.
Yeah.
That was a
John
good
Wayne.
movie, Stagecoach. Anyway, here's a quote from, not from Claire Trevor, but from Serena Williams.
Serena Williams. Let's hear
Yeah.
that.
Every woman's success should be an inspiration to another. We're strongest when we cheer each other on.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Every woman's success is an inspiration to others.
I think today is
International
National
Women's
Women's
Day.
Day.
International Women's Day. Well, you know what? You know whose success is inspiring? It's Kenitha Bosby.
this is true.
This is true. The great Kenitha Bosby is a very successful woman. She's always moving forward. She keeps the morning show going.
She's our executive
Producer. Yes, she is. So
she should get promoted though.
She should. Should we give her a promotion? Kenitha, would you like to have a promotion? Yeah.
She could get something with a C on it, on the front of it, like C something.
She could be the chief executive producer.
There we go. CEP.
CEP.
Chief Executive Producer.
Yeah. And so,
Comes with no pay raise, Kenitha.
there was a time when, I'm going to tell you all about my wife since it's Women's Day.
Love to hear it.
My wife is a math whiz. She just, she when she was in high school, the teachers would let her grade everybody else's papers because she always had the answers right. And she had a brother that went on to be an engineer. Well, in the time when my mother was growing up, when my wife, was growing up, we were in school in the 50s and the 60s, college in 1969, in the 70s. Her choices were to be either a teacher or a nurse. And it wasn't, like nobody's making you be just a teacher. Or not that being a teacher or nurse is not great, but it was limited. She couldn't see herself being something else because of just the culture. And her brother, one of her brothers, who's a college professor, uses her as an example. That had she lived during this time, she could have been an engineer or a doctor. And so she later became a nurse, and she's very good at what she does, and she has sort of an executive position, but just the time frame there. And so I just encourage you, all you ladies out there, do not limit yourself. You know, we have our daughter we have raised her to believe she can do anything. She's an amazing person, and so we have a lot of women on our. One of the great things about Christian Care, we have a lot of women who are in powerful positions, and so we're glad for that. Well, all righty. Let's see. Is it time for the Wayback Machine? I think so. Yeah,
May as well be.
might as well be. Let's do the Wayback Machine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh boy, I always appreciate that countdown.
It helps. doesn't
Helps you
it?
get prepared,
Yes,
doesn't it?
right. All right. In 1831, after failing to attend class, roll call, parades, and chapel, Edgar Allan Poe was court-martialed and ultimately kicked out of West Point Military Academy.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
They kicked Edgar Allan Poe. He
Yeah.
probably wrote a poem about him.
Yeah. Yes, quoth the raven. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell was granted a patent for the telephone. A few months later, he demonstrated the device at the Centennial Exposition in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, how about that? Alexander Graham Bell. Hey, do you know who invented the cell phone?
No.
Isn't it interesting? We know Alexander Graham Bell, but we wouldn't know the cell phone guy. His name's Martin Cooper.
Martin. What a
Martin.
guy.
Okay.
Martin Cooper.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Where's he from? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just know his name. That's
Yeah.
all I got.
The cell phone.
Cell phone.
Outer space?
Outer
Is he from
space.
outer-
Yeah, you know those big cell phones that people held back when the
Oh,
first came out.
yes.
He had.
Yes.
That's what he did.
Huh.
Okay, wow. In 1899, aspirin was patented by German researchers Felix Hoffmann and Heinrich Dresser at the Bayer Company.
Oh.
The popularity of aspirin grew significantly thanks to its effectiveness in treating fevers during the Spanish flu epidemic.
Oh, so it came out during that time.
Yeah, then that was very significant.
We're glad for aspirin.
So 1899, well, it was what 1917 and 18
Yeah.
whenever
Yeah.
we had that flu
Wow.
epidemic.
Very good.
And the active ingredient in aspirin is found in the bark of a tree.
Really, tree bark.
Yes. And do you know which tree?
It's the aspirin tree.
Yeah.
No, is it? What is
No,
it?
it's
The
the
asp.
willow tree.
Willow.
Willow tree?
Yes, the
Really?
willow bark.
Did you know that?
Did not know that.
I figured you would know that.
There we go.
That's good trivia to
And
know.
then,
That is good trivia.
yeah. And
That
then,
might come up sometime.
That's right. Also, in 1917, International Women's Day turned into a day of protest, riots, and strikes as the February Revolution, so called due to Russia's use of the Julian calendar, began in Petrograd. But that's rather interesting.
It
isn't
is.
It was there. It was originally a Women's Day protest, but then it turned into a riot
Turned into a riot.
there in Petrograd. But that's rather odd. Anyway, that's all I know.
Okay. Well, we got some good information for you today. I thought we'd do something fun today. I had an idea that I thought we would do a TV theme song quiz. That we would play a theme
Nice.
song of TV shows, and see if you guys can guess what they are. Since I picked them out, I already know what they are.
Okay.
All righty. So Kanitha's going to play them for us. See if you can guess what TV show this is. Do you know? You guys don't know.
I don't know. I really don't.
You guys don't watch enough TV. Kanitha knows. It's Law and Order.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. And there's about 10 different kinds of Law and Order on TV.
Yeah.
In fact, you can find a Law and Order anytime
Mm.
if you have cable stuff. All right. Well, let's try another one. I want to get you guys watching more TV.
Yeah.
You know that one, don't you?
Yes.
You know
Yes.
Byron? Nope.
It's familiar.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. What is it, Ray?
MASH.
It's MASH.
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 Doo-doo.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know the name of that song is Suicide
Suicide
is
is-
Painless.
that's right.
Odd name for that.
Yeah.
And for MASH. You know what MASH stands for? Mobile Ambulance and Surgical Hospital.
Yeah.
There you go. So MASH. Okay. Let's try the next one.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, even your year. But
I'll be there for you.
Yeah.
What is it, Ray?
Friends.
Friends. Have you watched Friends?
I need to say something.
Okay. Is these too old?
No.
N-
I grew up in a home. We didn't watch a lot of TV, like
Oh.
a lot of these shows.
Yeah.
My family. I'm not going to say very sheltered, but PBS was where we stayed.
Oh, you stayed.
Yeah.
That's why you know so much.
Yeah. Well,
Well, here's what we're going to do. It's going to be our goal to educate
do we have one more?
Byron. Yes, we have one more.
Okay.
You see if you can
Okay.
get this one. We're going to educate you, Byron, on TV.
I Love Lucy.
There you go. You know, when you hear that, you just go, I love Lucy, and
Yes.
that's just, you know, it
Yes.
just makes you happy.
That's right.
Yeah. And so, yeah. So, Byron, MASH, Friends, Law and Order. Here we go. We're going to help you out. And, yeah, you should at least watch one Law and Order so you can hear the beginning of it.
Yeah.
So, well, good. It's good. That's a little fun things to think about. You know, they make those theme songs so you'll remember
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is what's on. Yeah. So, Ray, do you got one more thing?
I think I do somewhere. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. I'm still basking in the revelation of Elmer's glue.
Yeah.
I have thought about that more times
I
in the
know.
last day.
I know.
If you weren't watching yesterday, we found out that Elsie Borden
Elsie?
from the Borden Milk Company is related to Elmer, the cow from Elmer's Glue.
I know. Who would have thought it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you figure it out, Ray?
Elmer the bull.
Elmer the bull, Elsie
Elsie
the
the
cow.
Yeah. Did I say that? I grew up on a farm and I said that. Don't tell my family.
All right. It was interesting to me to know that the name Saturday comes from Saturn, the Roman god of plenty. The festival of Saturnalia was a time of revelry and gift-giving. For these reasons, Saturday was considered a day of fun.
Oh,
How about that?
that's what it is in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday. I didn't know that. A day of fun. How about you, Byron?
Well, over the weekend I was in San Marcos.
San Marcos.
One of my friends was getting scuba certified, and so a couple of us went down with him,
Yeah.
and I learned something.
What did
And
you
I think
learn?
I told you and Kenitha yesterday.
Okay.
Well, I said, why San Marcos? Why aren't you going to the Gulf of Mexico or Corpus Christi? Somewhere.
Yeah,
And,
the ocean.
the ocean. Yeah.
Come on.
And there's a lake in San Marcos that is fed from an aquifer, so it's always 67 point something degrees year round. Doesn't matter how cold or how hot it is. It's always that temperature because it's
Wow.
fed from underground, which I thought was very interesting.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
But that's why.
They have or they used to have a boat there that you could take a trip on.
Yes.
And it has a glass bottom.
Yes.
Glass
and,
bottom
And
boat.
you can see all of the.
My
Like
other friend and
wildlife.
I, we were talking about doing that, and then we didn't.
You didn't
Yeah.
do it.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed San Marcos. It's a college town. I mean, Texas State University.
Texas State University's there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go to over there to the Pedernales River, I think it is.
Mm.
But there's a river there that's close, and you
Yes.
can go over there and you can
Float it.
tube that
Yeah,
tube
tube it.
down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take an inner tube down that river.
I know. Down the Guadalupe, isn't it?
Guadalupe. That's
Yeah.
what it is. The Guadalupe.
Guadalupe River. That's
Yeah.
something that people do. You guys should go down there and do all that
Yeah.
sometime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
nice.
I wasn't going to go on the trip, but I decided I should, and I'm glad I did because I had never been there, and I'm starting to finally get out and explore parts of Texas.
Explore Texas.
There's a lot to it.
Yeah,
I've learned.
there is a big old state. Well, I was going to share with you guys. My grandson is he's 24 now, and he went to the Air Force Academy after he grew up here in Mesquite. Went to the Air Force Academy for 4 years, and then he has been in pilot school after that, and he got chosen last week to be able to fly fighter jets. And so only 10% of people who are in pilot school
Wow.
get to do the fighter jets. The others do the tankers and the cargo flights and everything like that. So he's going to start that, and it'll be about 2 years before he gets deployed.
Wow.
But he's got 2 years of learning to fly.
Good
Wow.
for him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty excited, and he's a goal setter and just high achiever, and so that's been pretty exciting for that. One of these days, we have it where we can show you all pictures. I'll show you a picture of him in his outfit. So he's like Top Gun.
Mhm.
He's like one of the Top Gun guys. Go
Wow.
figure.
Yeah.
How about that? Well, we appreciate you guys being here on the morning show with us. We hope you have a great day, and we want you to keep smiling. Me and Kimberly Morgan will be on here in about 5 minutes or so after we take a little break. And we want you to remember this, that God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Have a great day.